we do have the battle of number 1 versus number 2 in the West. We have the beer versus chef. So, cooking it up, stirring it up.
It's going to be a lot of cooking.
It's going to be a lot. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of cooking. So, who do you guys have? Western Conference Finals, Rockets, Warriors.
Warriors.
Simple enough.
Again, I chose the Thunder at the onset of the season. When KD hurt himself, I jumped off. And whose bandwagon did I join, Marvin?
Steph Curry.
With the shot. Boy, they swept the season series 4-0, won by 15 points on average. And so I think they're going to do it again. It's worth mentioning all 4 of these teams jacked up the most threes. But who's the most prolific three-point shooting team? That will be the squad with the Splash Brothers, regardless of the basketball analysts and what Houston's got going on with it. Take a step back if you're at the three-point or take it to the hole. I'm going with Warriors. Long story short, Warriors.
Capetra?
I already said Warriors.
Quick,
because
fast.
I was real bold last week when I said I was going to see the Warriors in the finals.
Too bold.
And I need to see this all the way through. So I'm counting on Steph Curry.
I don't blame you. I think we were all a little bit bold on that. But there's something that Ty has continuously said throughout the show. You know, why should we pick a jump shooting team? But if there was ever a time to pick a jump shooter team, it's definitely this Warriors team right now. With Steph, with Clay, with Harrison Barnes. If there was ever a time to pick them, I'm picking the Warriors. And
Draymond Green can get out there too.
You know, and personally, I don't even think this is going to be a close series, truth be told. You know, the Rockets was giving up over 100 points a game to the Clippers and was playing any defense. Now imagine playing defense against the number 1 rated offense within the NBA, which will be the Warriors, and getting Steph Curry all those open looks.
And we just cannot forget how consistent the Warriors have been.
All
that
season.
alone, like, that's the only team I really see in the finals that's giving me consistency the whole way through.
True, very true.
They reigned supreme from the onset of the season. MVP Steph Curry, we said absolutely. It was the season of Steph Curry. You mentioned how great they are on offense, great on defense as well. This is a great defensive team, and that's what made them from good to great this year. And so I love it. As for the Rockets, I mean, we'll see if they can ride this wave, but the Clippers weren't playing defense. It got to a point where they were allowing at least 30 points a quarter. And when you go up against a team with Draymond Green, who had his qualms with the defensive player of the year being Kawhi Leonard, he's not having it. They were gifted with Tony Allen missing the series to help them move on, but Golden State plays, they're not going to let you get to the hole 24/7.
Yeah, definitely so. So I definitely see Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. I think that's going to be the biggest X factor right there. Mm-hmm. When you got Jason Terry trying to hold Steph Curry, yeah, good luck with that.
I thought it was bad for Chris Paul.
Yeah. And, you know, James Harden, you know, his defense is optional for James Harden sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes. Matador.
Yeah, Matador. Sometimes, you know. Steve, who you got in the Western Conference Finals, though?
Short and sweet. Warriors. Steph Curry. I mean, it should be quick, but we'll see. Let's go Warriors. Back to you guys.
Wow. Like you said, short and sweet, but biggest X factor in the series on both teams, Ty?
Two of the hottest three-point shooting squads in the league, but the best one has the Splash Brothers on them and has the MVP.
Yeah. I would say the same. Like, for each team, it should be these MVP players. It should be.
It should be. I think two people that I want to look for that's playing very well in the playoffs, one being Josh Smith. Yeah, he has had a resurgence ever since coming over, when Detroit was just like, well, you can just leave. We'll pay you still. Just don't come back to Detroit anytime soon. One being Josh Smith. And the second person, I want to see how Steve's twin, Andre Iguodala, plays in this series too, because I think he could be a big X factor in defending James Harden. You know?
I like the point with Jay Smooth. You know, they shipped him off in December. We were like, hey, we thought Smith was a cancer in locker rooms, but hey, he elevated them and he put them on his back, you know, as Harden missed the whole fourth quarter of Game 6 until it was time to start shooting free throws.
Yeah, let's not even start with that.
Then I want to see D12, Dwight Howard. We discussed how they like to jack up the threes The Rockets kind of remind me of that Dwight Howard Orlando Magic's team that went to the finals. What do? They threw it up. They had him down low, crashing the boards. So we'll see how he stacks up against Golden State's big men.
Yeah, we'll see.